Hello, and welcome to the myTIPreport demonstration for administrators. Today we're gonna walk through what capabilities myTIPreport has for program admins and for program directors as they oversee the myTIPreport usage in their program. So we get started the same way we always do. We go to myTIPreport.org and we click sign in. We're going to be using one of our demo accounts today. Our local admin is taylor@demo1.com, and the password is all lowercase password. So feel free to follow along at home if you'd like to. We click sign in, and if you watched the faculty overview, you'll already be familiar with these milestones and surgical skills hubs. And if you want more details on what you can drill in and what you can do here, I'd recommend that you watch those. But today, since we're focused on administrative tasks, I'm going to take you to the Reports Hub. The Reports Hub is a great way to see how your faculty and residents have been doing and who's submitting feedback where. So we can start by maybe following up on how our faculty have been doing over the past 6 months. So here is a list of all of my faculty, along with the places that they've submitted feedback. These top columns are sortable, so if I have any kind of competition going, saying, who's been doing the most milestone check-ins, I can always sort by this, and I can see an ordered list here of who's submitting the most. I see Dr. Cruz is doing well. The same thing is true for surgical skills. I can flip back, I can sort by surgical skills and see that Dr. Cruz is still on top here, but Dr. Amberly is actually, second, even though she hasn't been doing as well with the milestone check-ins. And then for each of the faculty members, I can drill in on the milestone submissions they've done and see where they're spending most of their time giving feedback. Same is true for surgical skills. At any point, I can also see an activity feed of all the feedback they've given. So I can see that, Dr. Cruz has been working with Dr. Gardner quite a bit lately and giving her a lot of feedback on surgical skills. This is also a good way for me to get, a quick overview of some of the comments that they're giving. And I can always drill in and see the full feedback here if I need to. So the same is true for the resident. So if I go to the resident dashboard, I'll see something very similar. I'll see all my residents. I can sort by who's done the most milestone check-ins, who's done the most surgical skills check-ins. And then similarly, I can drill in and see how many have been submitted for them, and the current level that they've achieved, both for surgical skills and for milestones. We will be having more reports coming, but this is a good overview of what we have today. In the admin section, you'll find things that are more about actually running the myTIPreport program. So you'll have some basic information here about your institution and the program that you're in. But if we get down here to the administrator section, this is a place where you can add new administrators. So if you've already got faculty members who you'd like to give these admin rights to, you can click Add Administrator and then choose someone that you'd like to give permission to manage these things as well. You can also manage your residents here. Again, you'll see all of your residents and when they graduate. You can click on their name and update their name or their email address or their graduation year if it's wrong for some reason, and save any changes you've made. You can also add new users. You can enter their display name and their email address, and when you do that, they will be emailed a password to get started, so you don't have to reach out to them at all. The same thing is true for faculty members. If you want to add new faculty members or update faculty member information, you can do that here as well. Today we offer a few customizations, mainly around surgical skills. So a lot of programs disagree on maybe the name of procedures that they perform or the order that the steps should happen in. So we allow you to customize your surgical skills. From this pane, you can see all the surgical skills that you have today. You can choose to add new procedures. So you could say that I'm going to add a new obstetric procedure. It's going to have 4 steps, and you could enter in, information about the first step here and the second step and so on. And then clicking Save Procedure would create that procedure, and it would make that immediately available to all of your faculty members and residents. The other thing you can do is say, you're happy with the set of procedures, but when you guys do your operative hysteroscopy, you may say that hey, we actually inverted these two steps. We think that this step should be before here, or that we have some extra notes about when you insert the hysteroscope that you should also do something else. You can also delete steps here, and clicking Save Procedure would save your changes here, or you could always remove this if this is a procedure that your team doesn't perform. And then finally, we have the billing section. And the billing section always shows kind of what plan you're on, the number of residents that you're allowed to, the amount of learners, so in this case it's residents, it would be fellows or med students as well, that you're allowed to have as part of your plan and when your plan expires. You can always view your old invoices here to see your paid invoices, and you can always upgrade your plan. So this will show you basically the plans that are available to you. You can choose your plan, and then you can purchase your subscription, which will then give you an opportunity to either pay us by credit card or pay by check. Clicking on your name allows you to manage your own details and change your own password. And then finally, you can log out from the logout button. The other thing that's often useful for administrators and program directors is this little hamburger menu here. This takes you to a lot of places to help get in touch with us. So if you're hearing, constant suggestions about something you'd like to see us do on myTIPreport, you can go to the feedback site and actually suggest features that we build. You can read more about releases that we've done lately. You can come view our documentation, or you can reach out for support. The documentation here actually has a lot of common, frequently asked questions, and can help you do things like perform frequent actions, or give you tips on how to onboard and get your program up and running. So thanks for listening. That is what we have for administrators. And as always, if you have any questions, please reach out to us at support@mytipreport.org.